Commander, we have lost all communication with Coalition Command, and we cannot recall. It appears to be a jamming array. It must be what is blocking our communications. Destroy the jamming device. Dostya out. The device is destroyed. Dostya to HQ. Respond. Listen to me. The Seraphim have a jamming device that is preventing recall. It's out of our operational area, so you must find a countermeasure. Inform General Hall that we've been...
Only now do you realize the futility of your situation. We know what you know. We see what you see. There is no stopping us. Humanity's time is at an end.
Your top priority is to clear this area of enemies, so Fletcher can gate in and construct the base. Both Hex 5 and QAI are operating in the area, so be ready for one hell of a fight. Get it in gear, Commander.
Amalia is still being held. Rescue her if you can. Ryza out.
You will bow before the Seraphim.
Hex 5 secondary bases are destroyed. HQ out.
Wait! Master!
And so a traitor died. So much loss, so much sorrow.
Believe it or not, Commander, Hex 5's bases is still functioning. Scanning to see what's happening. HQ out. Brackman!
Your efforts will be for... What are you doing? That is not possible.
Goodbye, QAI. Hello, welcome everybody to my Thursday afternoon stream. Some more Supreme Command. I'll be trying the last mission and then try to get into some skirmishes. Hello, welcome everybody, and welcome also Tira. I'm happy to hear that you had a lovely breakfast. Usually those papers are okay, edible. I don't think they taste very well, but if you can't get them off and you heat them up with it, it is not going to be posing any health concerns, so that is not an issue in this case. I hope you all had a great 2 days since Monday, and yeah, I had some pretty good days, some very nice RP. I'm currently playing Legend of the Five Rings, and my Scorpion is really starting to create a mess now. Oh, you could peel the paper off after you you heated it up. Okay, that is good. So yeah, she's not necessarily completely loyal to the party. She's much more loyal to her clan, which means that some of the things that I'm doing seem weird, and I don't quite realize yet what is going on. Well, they accepted to play with a Scorpion lady, so can't blame me for that in a way. I hope, though, that all of you had a similarly great few days. Let's see if OBS wants to hook into it properly. There we go. So you didn't immediately realize that the paper was still on. That is quite usual. I expect very thin papers tend to disappear a little bit as they age a little bit, especially then when they get heated up afterwards. So this is somewhat a familiar map. It's quite close to the map from the three endings of the first campaign, since we're basically going back to where Black Sun stood, so that we can avoid them building an arch that stabilizes the passageway, and then they can bring and then the Seraphim could bring forth untold reinforcements, and we want to avoid that. So let's see what the talking heads tell us what we have to do, and then we'll get cracking, and hopefully I am not getting overrun early on and I have time to build up and everything. So let's go. Let's have a look at the briefing.
Gotta keep this one short and sweet, Commander. The Seraphim are rushing to complete their arch, and we need to prevent that from happening. With QAI destroyed and the Order descending into anarchy, this is the time to strike. The mission is simple. You will go to Earth and destroy the arch. Fletcher and Reiser will gate in first and clear the area around your LZ. Once you're on the ground, build up your forces and attack.
The destruction of the Arch does not mean the end of the Seraphim threat, however. The rift still must be sealed. Once the Arch is destroyed, I will travel to Earth and enter the rift. Once inside, I shall close it forever.
There's no reason for you to do that, Princess Burke. We've got techs working on a solution. They just need a little more time.
We have no way of knowing what is happening on the Seraphim side of the rift. What if they are constructing an arch on that side as well? We cannot take that chance. We are out of time.
Look what happened when you came out of hiding. What do you think is going to happen if you die? Things will go from bad to worse.
The Seraphim represent our greatest threat. Without them, Kael is nothing. She is easily defeated. But the Seraphim are a danger as long as the rift remains. It must be closed.
Commander, you have your orders. You gate immediately.
So some sacrifices from the princess's side, apparently, once we finish. And we have some disagreements from Hall there. Well, I know how it plays out, but let's see for everybody who does not yet know how this then in the end turns out. Okay, I'm happy to hear that I'll have some support from Fletcher and Ryza. That hopefully means that I have a pre-prepared base for me. If I manage to load in, that sounded very rough. Let's give everything time to load in.
I've been ordered to provide you with reinforcements, Commander. Just don't go thinking this makes us friends. I know how you freaks operate.
Here are reinforcements, champion. Use them to bring glory to the princess. Rise out.
Okay, it's loading a little bit choppily.
Champion, Fletcher and I will soon move against the Seraphim. Conquer the enemy base in your area and join us in our attack. Rise out.
Can I... Oh, I can control them all.
Got green lights across the board, Commander. Fletcher is to your northeast, and Ryza is to the northwest. Both will assist as able. HQ out.
Oh, okay. That is cool.
Begins. Glory to the princess.
That is good.
Attack and destroy the Seraphim, Commander. It's
Okay,
to your
she's a
southwest.
T3.
HQ out.
Okay, looking... Okay. So all of this is my... At least part of my base. Do I only have that one T3? No, I have two T3s. Okay, and I do need some more anti-air, to which Aeon is much more suited. Or much more well suited. Yeah, that's not terribly good. Let's see if we can't... get some AA defenses here. Okay, the bots are pretty tough, luckily. Let's collect some more from here. Okay, while not optimal, I am getting some stuff done. Okay, I hope it's not too much of a big deal. I do hope that you can that it's not annoying you hugely as the day goes on. These things happen and you do sometimes take a hit that you then need to take care of. I do want to push this out a little bit. And then we need to pull back because there are a lot more gunships here than I have. Okay, we are getting well on our way with it. Let me fetch these posts as well. And there's probably also some risk of sea-based attacks. But air, I think, is the dominant threat at the moment. I am not really taking care enough, am I? More mass is probably not a terrible idea. Okay, that gives a good reclaim before... Okay, something did hit that factory. All good. Well, except the fact that I need a lot more mass. Milk, chicken nuggets, and some frozen meals. That sounds like a nice list. I do enjoy milk for myself, especially from time to time.
Desperate, and the order has descended into madness. Rise out.
Although I do drink my coffee black, I don't need milk for it. Okay, starting ARAS. It's not exactly the greatest thing, but that doesn't matter. We have some factories to hoover. Come on. Oh, I see. Yeah, I do. I am not... Okay, how shall I kind of... I prefer strawberries in the fall season, just because they taste much better fresh than stock kept. Although, to be fair, if that is your only choice and you are craving some strawberries, that is then the only way basically to go. Let's put some more stuff down here. Okay, that hurt, and I'll be building some stuff. One of the only things I don't really need to worry about currently is, or directly basically, is energy. I do want to get the upgrade done here. And then I need to pull stuff back in again. Yeah, there are some T-Tech artillery units coming in here. At least I'd say Tech 3, it's sometimes really hard to say. Well, because I am not well versed enough. And yeah, that is not wrong. Strawberries do make things pink, but I don't know. I probably just prefer the smaller, fresh strawberries. It's fair if it's only a matter of taste. Oh, there is some collection coming in there I do not like to see. Yeah, there are the big artilleries. Okay, he's getting a bit of a pummeling, but luckily the Colossus is a very sturdy unit. I will be putting down some more T3 air defenses here. Hopefully that gives the Colossus some time to breathe and repair. And my factories are working hard to upgrade themselves. So it's a very nice sunny morning. Do I have enough shielding? I probably do have enough shielding. Let's go do some hoovering here. That's a very nice range on that. Yeah, I would not be surprised if most of the snow has disappeared by now. You did have a few warmer days recently, and then if you did have another snowstorm on top of that, yeah, that would very much make all the snow go disappear. Unsurprisingly, in a way. Okay, I do have enough. Let us deplete some more here. That's a naval factory. That's not going to need to be in HQ. Repair, and we do some pushing here. Okay. I'll be putting up some T3 engineers to claim this area. I do not want to risk a nuclear explosion on that point. So winter is probably going to be losing its worst of its yearly grip. That is already going to be quite nice if you prefer the warmer weather. Even if you do like cold winters, if your apartment cools down that badly, I am guessing that it is nice to have a few warmer days. That sounds like quite the jump in temperature. I know it is warming up, but that usually is a risky time. To fetch a cold, basically. Well, you can always air your apartment out or cool turn down the heating. So yeah, it does sound like it is going to be quite warm, but against that you usually can do more than you can against the cold. Well, as long as it's cooler outside than inside, you can try and cool the place down a little. Destroy that one, please. That is not unreasonable. But you sounded a little bit annoyed that you're going to be very warm. Okay, so it's basically you're not risking turning it down because of the possibility of another colder day coming in and then basically being a big issue that your apartment becomes terrifyingly cold. Which I do think is quite reasonable. Yeah, you would not want to be caught out in such a way. Okay. Now that we have consolidated downwards a little, let's put up a few mass storage facilities. I think there was one here. And then I am going to be putting up a new power plant. Very much I need to keep hoovering up the mass I can. Okay, so your heat works quite... probably works then differently from what I am used to. Which is not a big deal. Okay. Give me a few and then Yeah, let's put up... Okay, something is eating a ton of energy at the moment. Okay, something suddenly needed a huge amount of energy. Oh, it was the... I don't yet have the capacity to build them power-wise. Yeah, okay, then that makes it a reasonable temperature outside, and it okay. She survived that. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, I'm happy that the Otham has chosen a non-important position there. But that makes the task of getting some sea defenses down to there now even more important. Should be able to do it like this. And let's increase the radar range. Okay, I just want to get some shielding down, and it looks like that is not going to be happening anytime soon. Okay, let me select 2 more here. Power on with some more stuff. And the Colossus is making for a good block.
Defeat that alien's forces and then move on the Arch. HQ out.
Yes, I get that.
Brigadier Fletcher, the Seraphim is hitting me from all directions. I need help. Where are you?
Why should I help you? You're no different from the rest of them. Once this is over, you're going to turn on us.
Brigadier General Fletcher, you have your orders. You will assist Crusader Ryza.
You sold us out, Hall. Allied us with monsters and freaks. Once I get my hands on Black Sun, I'll be able to rebuild it and end this once and for all.
What the hell are you talking about? Black Sun is destroyed. The Aeon and Cybern are our allies.
Yeah, somebody is
You're
not.
scheming and plotting right under your nose, and you're too blind to notice.
HQ, recall Fletcher. I want him out of there.
His recall
Hello,
system is
Thrai.
disabled. Nothing we can do from this end.
I am having a good day. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day as well. Okay, I'm not sure I'm prepped for this enlargement here. You'll have another... Okay.
Spend a lot of time thinking about this. There's only one possible outcome. One way for us to
Damn him! Can't the UEF control their own soldiers?
That sounds like a good day.
Looks like the nut is finally cracked, Commander. HQ out.
Champion, the UEF has disowned Fletcher. Deal with him.
Sheesh.
Champion, I am doing battle with the Seraphim, but I will assist if I am able. Ryza out.
So I have 20 minutes
You've
to
got
get
order
something
forces
built
moving to
up,
your south,
and
That
then...
nutball Fletcher is prepping an attack. Deal with both of them. HQ out. We're reading a Paragon in Vendetta's base. If you destroy it, you'll cripple her economy. HQ out.
Okay. I think I'm going to restart the mission. Yeah, I get that if you have something you don't speak very often, that is going to require some additional concentration. Okay, I do have to be more aggressive. No, I'm not going to get well through this, so let's try the mission again, focusing a lot more on getting that lower base down and getting my own base up at that point. It should not be, but thank you very much for informing me. Okay. That is weird. It didn't update correctly. Thank you very much for letting me know, for this is wrong. And it's much better. I'm going to switch over to what I'm actually streaming. Thank you very much. Okay, I did open a window that has now crashed. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. I really thought after a while that there would not be an expansion and that I'll be fine to just build up. And that turned out to be wrong, and as such,
I've been ordered to provide
I
you with
can't
reinforcements.
rely on it.
Just don't go thinking this makes us friends. I know how you freaks operate.
Okay, so it worked the second time around.
Here are reinforcements, Champion. Use them to bring glory to the princess. Ryza out.
Okay,
Champion, Fletcher and I will soon move against
let's
the Seraphim.
do this
Conquer the enemy
slightly
base in your area
differently
and join us in
then.
our attack. Ryza
So
out.
that is 1 and 1.
Got green lights across the board, Commander. Fletcher is to your northeast, and Ryza is to the northwest. Both will assist as able. HQ out.
Then I'll be
Our attack begins. Glory to the princess.
getting my mass storages
Attack and destroy the
down
Seraphim.
much earlier,
It's to your
and
southwest. HQ
I
out.
will get something down there as well. You upgrade to level 2, some engineers. Okay. That means I'll be pulling Aeon Tech further down. That doesn't matter much. I'll be getting some work done on this. Yeah, I do need to go down and get some mass refreshments. Oh, okay. The other base is better reinforced than I thought. Yeah. It is something fun. I do enjoy it. But I do need a new approach to crack this nut. And this is going to not go very easily now. I do need to do some more reclaim. Keep this running. Get a bit more ground stuff going. You're only going to build one and then go immediately on like this. How long? 1:40. Yeah, you're also going on. Let's get some more reclaiming. It depends. I can appreciate a relaxing game that is really built to be relaxing, but if it is too easy, then it feels weird. It feels wrong. Especially if the game itself is then proclaiming that it is hard. And hello, Faceless. That is fine. I am going to try to get through this campaign mission. Let's get some tanks in that general direction over there, and also an SACU over. I do think that there is a difference in styles, and not necessarily just because a game is challenging means that it is impossibly hard. Yes, but there are so many factors going into your correct level of difficulty. There are a lot of people that don't like the difficult games so much. There are a lot that find that most games are too easy. There is indeed a lot of difference in there, and that is fine. No, actually, I think I should call you. That is absolutely not an issue. Please enjoy. Well, it's work. I hope that work at least is going to go fine. Let's put it like that. And yeah, no, I do need to restart this again. I'm getting slowly taken apart, and that is not going to be ending in a successful mission. And while I personally can't play it very much because it is lacking some things that I require, unlike Stardew Valley, which probably because it is on the complexer side compared to Animal Crossing, I appreciate the game existing. I'm happy it exists for the people that enjoy it. See you in the Black Reich. I hope you have a good rest of your day, even though it's work. And yes, I, as I say, I can appreciate Animal Crossing for what it is trying to do, and it is doing that very, very well.
You with reinforcements, Commander.
And
just don't go thinking this makes us friends. I know how you freaks operate.
And I am happy that you have that in the game as you
Here are reinforcements, champion.
As you enjoy it. It is really good to have all of that. And I'm happy that you have
Fletcher and I will soon move against the Seraphim.
that then at your
Conquer the enemy base in your area and join us in our attack. Rise out.
That you then have that game and that you can enjoy it. It is
green lights across the board, Commander.
very often
northeast and Ryza is to the northwest. Both will assist as able. HQ out.
Quite worth making different games, and
our attack begins.
Just because you don't enjoy a particular style, it's completely fine if that somebody else does.
Seraphim, Commander. It's to your southwest. HQ out.
Well, nothing can work forever. And at one point, you will have to show what's for. I also do want at least one air base here. Let's upgrade that as well. And we're going to fortify this area immediately rather than making a two-step process. That is going to give me a lot more room up here to do other things and then push in. Okay, I do need to get... Oh, that is going to be an issue. I am close enough that these T3 artilleries are an issue. But I don't want to go that far in that I'll be at risk of getting attacked by its experimental. Well, that is the life of a happy fisherman. You will need to replace your work utensils at one point. Okay, they are really trying to avoid this here. Luckily, come on, I already have some air defenses up there. It only takes them time to deal with everything. Okay, you're going immediately to T3. You can build some T2s then. And then pushing forward a little bit more, and I can establish a shield screen here. I can establish a radar. And then to a degree, I'm actually quite happy on how robust the UEF SCUs are. No, one more is enough. One Ravenger. And then we are going to be putting something onto those points. Okay, I do need some more AA up here as well, especially in the corridor not taken care of there. You got your Thunder Gendrome. I am happy to hear that, and I hope that he's going to work out well for you. Okay. That was not what I was hoping for. Okay, let's build the mass storage. So you now have blue and green Charlie. I hope that both Charlies are going to be well. Okay, I'm getting attacked by some long-range artillery there. There, the bastards are hiding.
Kale is becoming increasingly desperate, and the Order has descended into madness. Ryza out.
Okay. That works. If imperfectly. Okay. In general, I am feeling better, even though I've already had a few backdrops. Let's do it like this. Okay. So far, so good. I'll be having this one walk back up, doing some hoovering. Rebuild the reactors and all. But first, bolstering the anti-air defenses. That is strong reclaim, and I can get some more engineers on the map. And I do have my commander now ready to go as well. Delta Echo Owen. You'll get hopefully a good use of all the names. Okay, can I just pull some from here? And some more rapid on deployment. Oh, okay. Oh no, we have enough at the moment. So we do need any new radar since that went poof. And then some more stuff like that. Let's do those two mass points at the same time. That should be working out actually quite fine. And I do need to go forward and take out that missile position. If I do want the best chance at this. Let's not go too much overboard. There we are. We can build some more mass storage units, even though they don't fit together tech-wise. I'm going to bring some harbingers down. Let's go with another shield position here. Although having the Colossus here is very useful. And I do know what I want to build. So, you are not going to be building anything right now. We're going to do this, take this out, put this in, and now we are allowed to build. I'll be pulling you down. I do want you building there, and you two go suck up all that mass over there. Okay, I might be ready for that upgrade. Very nice. That should be an upgrade that finishes good enough. If you can hatch some Yankutkus, Dragon Element, and Buggy can become Ice Element. Fair enough. I can see Buggy as an Ice Element pretty easily. Let's have a look. There ought to be another... Oh yeah, there is. It's quite a lot there. No experimental. Is it on the other side of the base at the moment? It absolutely could be. Okay, I think I'm going to be putting up another base leg there. And then reinforce shielding here. Do I have... Can I just build another one? I probably can. Oh, that is 8 minutes, though. Let's get... Yeah, no, you're not a group I do want to see going over there. Okay, let's help get that Colossus up. Maybe I will need to put some more reinforcements into there, but I also need to reinforce this side. And thank you for everybody who has had some ads or is still getting some ads. Thank you very much for your patience with enduring the ads. Yeah. So, one here, one here. Defenses. Get some engineers, and I do want... some stuff already getting ready. You go finish that one. That looks weird. And then you go do that one. I thought I had put something down there. You mean you'll be busy getting your stuff in Monster Hunter Stories? Fair enough. Oh, okay. That is, of course, even a bigger story. I hope it's nothing bad. I hope she recovers soon, but yeah, that is something where I understand not being able to go out. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. Doing some more upgrades here. And I do understand we are not producing enough electricity. Let's double this one up and also get us a lot more support in. And there comes the experimental. Okay. I think this is the best run so far. But it's not 100% good enough. Oh, that sucks. Not being able to get your ID is annoying. I am sorry to hear that. I hope that is not going to be posing any issues. Yeah, I did say... Didn't I say... Okay. It got shot down. Let me... And at least defense-wise, I am feeling solid. Doesn't mean that I am, just means that I feel solid. Hopefully good enough to be able to...
Seraphim commander is blocking your route to the Arch. Defeat that alien's forces and then move on the Arch. HQ out.
Yeah, I do know. I do get that.
Brigadier Fletcher, the Seraphim is hitting me from all directions. I need help. Where are you?
Why should I help you? You're no different from the rest of them. Once this is over, you're going to turn on us.
Brigadier General Fletcher, you have your orders. You will assist Crusader Ryza.
You sold us out, Hall. Allied us with monsters and freaks. Once I get my hands on Black Sun, I'll be able to rebuild it and end this once and for all.
Okay, that is unfortunate.
What the hell are you talking about? Black Sun is destroyed. The Aeon and Cybern are our allies.
Somebody is still quite rooted in their old ways. Okay, I do not need to worry about
Fletcher. I want him out of there.
that, but I also probably need a
Nothing
new
we can do from this end.
something new over here.
Operation area expanded.
I spent a lot of time thinking about this. There's only one possible
Okay, that is not too bad.
one way.
For me, it's pretty important to carry ID around because,
Damn him! Can't the UEF control?
well,
their
we
own
can be
soldiers?
checked. It's rare, but it can happen. And they don't like to see the driving license used as ID. Yes, it also has Face ID and all of that, but
HQ out.
ID cards are what is preferred.
Champion, the UEF has disowned Fletcher. Deal with him.
Okay,
Champion, I am doing battle with the Seraphim, but I will assist if I am able. Ryza out.
okay, you are going over there, and then I do want
You've got order
some
forces
more
moving to
from
your
over
south,
there.
and that nutball Fletcher is prepping an attack. Deal with both of them.
Yeah,
HQ
I am
out.
going to be able to going to root this out.
We're reading a Paragon in Vendetta's base. If you destroy it, you'll cripple her economy. HQ out.
That's probably going to get my Tsar. Seriously though, that could have gone much, much worse. That was a heavy hit, but all in all, actually quite nice. Let's get over. Okay, let's first pull you over and then hopefully I am not quite. There we are. I do have some anti-air about. Okay, we do need some seaborne defenses here. Luckily those anti-air defenses are already quite tough and have a lot of practice.
Human killing human. How delicious.
Okay. I'm not unhappy. I do need another shield generator. And that is not something I can just quickly do. Okay, you go over. Hop. And we're claiming one more.
Just got an update regarding the Black Sun Control Center. It's linked to the old Option Zero defense network, and it looks like some of those weapons are still online. Whoever seizes the control center can access the linked weapon systems. Capture the control center. HQ out.
Yeah, that was working quite well for me. Gonna repair that. Okay, not the most comfortable, but it's comfortable.
This war will never end. Never!
Yeah, and you're an idiot. If that is how you think, then that is bad on your part. Come on, give me the ship.
You will die by my hand, traitor.
No, I probably will not. I tend to be good enough not to die to people. Okay, I'm not... I do want to get this space at one point as well. Okay, let's rebuild that. I'll need it. And... Let's get some bots out there as well. And we have room for something impossible, although I do think I want to empower this as well. Let's hoover some stuff up. They have brought us much mass. Okay, we are pretty much at the top though, and some last mass storage distribution here. I don't want to be pushing that too far for good reasons. At least until the Paragon is done. Okay. Must have been reclaiming something big. I do need to be careful. I hope you get lucky and you find what you need. Lacking much experience with 2, I do not know how hard it is to find the dens you are looking for. Okay, let's repair that. And after getting that ship out, I'll be... Don't I have another... Okay. Do I have more engineers? And there is the one I am looking for. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, you go to T3. With the reactors, as they finish up, I'll have enough energy. And then for a long time, it's just I need to manage my mass correctly. This is unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, okay.
The princess's time has passed. Kale now leads us.
Okay, not much I can do.
Once I have Black Sun, I'll be able to destroy anyone that stands in my way.
Okay. Surprised. No, I haven't survived. I've lost all my energy infrastructure And that's another reboot. Bloody hell. I thought I could be comfortable trying to tech up as quickly as possible. I must be missing something in the economy construction that I ought to be able to do the start much, much quicker. Much, much more heavily focused in a way. RTS games are very much a mixture of puzzle and execution. You need to find out what you need to do. In a ladder match, you need to do that while your enemy is trying to counteract you.
Reinforcements, Commander. Just don't go thinking this makes us friends. I know how you freaks operate.
Here are reinforcements, champion. Use them to bring glory to the princess. Liza out.
I will try.
Champion, Fletcher and I will soon move against the Seraphim. Conquer the enemy base in your area and join us in our attack. Liza out.
2, 1.
Got green lights across the board, Commander. Fletcher
Then
is to your
probably
northeast,
do
and
something
Riza
like
is to the northwest. Both will assist
this.
HQ out.
You are going
Our
to...
attack begins. Glory to the princess.
Attack and destroy the Seraphim, Commander. It's to your southwest. HQ out.
Let's do it like this. I am going to take all of this, go forward and start some reclaim here as well, because I do need it. Okay, that delay means that I need to no. You don't need this. Then you come down. Okay, give me 2. Good. Cancel the rest. Upgrade. 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 Okay, and I do need more mass, so we're going to do these immediately. As he is coming down, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Let's build one there and let's make it slowly better. Okay. Got orders for everybody. Okay. Okay, then we go over, do some stuff here, put down another T1 tech. Du-dum. Nope. We're going to continue on to T3 as quickly as I can. Okay, some more stuff. Okay, that's bad. There is that artillery. I don't want too close. There's a lot of artillery about. Okay, the Colossus is looking very healthy. That at least should mean that I can push all of this away properly. Okay. Especially since the experimental is not currently in this part of the map. I do need more reclaim. You are going to reclaim that. Okay, it's coming in. I hope I have not aggroed it. Come on. Turn away. You know, he's bloody not turning away, is he? Yeah, no. I hope I have enough. The beam is doing damage, but I'm not doing enough damage. Okay, that's one more restart. I'm not going to be able to hold out without the Colossus there. Okay. Good, bad, good, bad. Okay. The idea makes sense. But do I need... Okay, question probably is going to be, do I need the energy that early? Do I need that energy that early? And I think the answer has to be no.
I've been ordered to provide you with reinforcements, Commander. Just don't go thinking this makes us friends. I know how you freaks operate.
Here are reinforcements, champion. Use them to bring glory to the princess. Ryza out.
Okay.
Fletcher and I will soon move against the Seraphim. Conquer the
Let's
enemy
move
base
down
in
a
your
little
area
bit.
and join us in our attack. Ryza
Let's
out.
do...
Got green lights across the board, Commander. Fletcher is to your northeast, and Ryza is to the northwest. Both will assist as able. HQ out.
And then...
Our attack begins. Glory to the princess.
Let's do it...
Attack and destroy the Seraphim, Commander. It's to your southwest.
like
HQ out.
this. That she is going to be responsible for doing all of that. I'll be doing 1, 2. Okay, that was too early. I do want you with me. And then I'll be collecting some stations there. Congratulations on ensnaring Astalos. I hope he is going to prove a valuable member of your team. Or maybe a valuable member of the stable. I am not exactly sure how you need it. Okay, you go doing some hoovering down there. The ACU will just follow. Let's upgrade you. Yoink. Let us collect a little bit of mass and then we'll do some repairing. Put down another one. Okay. This is indeed a very good hoover. Or vacuum. Oh, you're trying to 100% the decks. Good luck with that. I think I only did that. I did that once with Monster, not with Monster Hunter. In like that, I 100%ed something like that was in actually Pokemon Red and Blue. Okay, let us. Let's move him out of the way there. That was quite unfortunate. That was quite a lot of damage. Luckily, we have everything now safe. No, I'm going to put this down first. Yeah, I died a few times, but I hope to have the economy down now. Again, I hope. It's proving not to be the easiest point. Okay. Do need to do some cleaning up here in general, meaning that I am exposed a little bit more to those bloody gunships. Okay. I hope that you'll find him soon. Oh, that's bad. Ah. Yeah, and I'm pulling him back up. Yeah, I am indeed pulling him back up, and that is not what I am hoping for. Okay, let's pull out of there completely. Okay, okay. He is retreating. The bloody walker is retreating. I need to save the commander there. I can take some damage, but not... That's coming in heavy. Okay, luckily it's... I'm good enough here. I'm not surprised that there are a few shortcuts to this mission.
Becoming increasingly desperate.
You can optimize a lot in RTS games. Okay, okay, that sounds very interesting. A single fact, never lose again. I'm probably going to be the exception and still manage to get creamed. Okay, I hope they're not attacking the shield generator. Come on. Okay. I would have now thought that she would be under constant attack, seeing that she is calling out for help in the first expansion. Yeah, this is going to be a pummeling. Please get... No, not going to be in time. Let's... Okay, could have been worse. Could have been much worse. Could have been better, though. I need some stuff. Yeah, the main issue is also currently that I am just completely getting overrun and losing all my... Because losing my base currently doesn't feel like a good option to get anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But I do feel like if I'm losing my base, then it's not really much that... Yes, okay, I'm not going to be losing, but I'm also not going to... I also don't feel like I'm winning, if that makes any sense. Let's build one. No. Okay, bloody hell, what am I doing? I don't need to be building anything at the moment. Oh, did they pull him forward again? That's bad. Well, I get that, but there is a difference of being... you are much better than me in this game, especially in the early economy. And I do feel like I have correct ideas on how I would stabilize and so on. The issue is that I have trouble finding them, and the experimental ones chased me all the way to about here, and every time since then I do feel worried that it might chase me quite far again, which would make holding the area quite hard. I hope that is enough to get all of that in. Commander does need to do this manually. I hope that I'll be able to bring you the same amount of luck. Okay. That is an issue currently. Those are probably missiles. Yes. So I do need the missile defenses. Like this? Okay, that works. Cool. Okay. Okay, let's do it like that. We'll be pulling 3 down here. Together with the commander here. Okay, that probably means that I have enough. Okay. You will give me back not the last 2. My normal ACU can build those already. And then hopefully I have a second in which I can take a breath and finish that update. Okay. The bus kills are taking some of the heat. Not enough for me to feel entirely comfortable yet. Okay, I probably need a huge amount of them in order to be able to get every missile coming in. to repairing that Ravager. Oh, I had completely forgotten about putting down a radar. Thank you. Yeah. But the solution in chat alert, that's fine. In this case, it's fine because some of the things, because of the stress I am overlooking. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, but I do feel there is a huge difference between systems for me. Meaning that I am a lot less stressed in StarCraft, but then again I do know that game quite a lot better. And I feel like I still don't have enough AA positioned here. But yeah, that was very useful. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I'm not sure if I can surround that properly with anything later on. Let me put down a shield screen here. And get this upgrading. Can I? I can. Let's keep an eye on it. And let's do a second naval facility. Okay, and now I'm starting to, as expected, heavily draw down my mass. I think it's 20 minutes, but I am playing on a bit of an easier... I'm playing on medium, not on hard. That might be a difference right there. But with all of the Ravager defenses here, I am not feeling great, but I'm feeling okay. No. I do not have enough mass at the moment. Are you pulling in that little? I do know that they don't have a lot of build power, but I thought they'd be a bit more... They'd have a bit more. That's probably going to knacker unless they really fly past. Okay. No, I am playing with auto expansion, but it's delayed by a little bit. As I said, it's probably, I am playing on medium difficulty, and that might be the reason for that delay. Okay, how much can I grab from there? I prefer, no. Some of those are too far. Let's just get back in quickly. So there is auto expansion, and I am more or less ready for it. I will need some heavy bots though, which again does require some stuff.
A Seraphim commander is blocking your route to the Arch. Defeat that alien's forces and then move on the Arch. HQ out.
Brigadier Fletcher, the Seraphim is hitting me from all directions. I need help. Where are you?
Okay.
Why should I help you? You're no different from the rest of them.
We are getting the
Once
auto
this is
expansion.
over, you're going to turn on us.
I hope that I
Brigadier
can
General Fletcher, you have your orders. You will assist Crusader
I can be as good a good luck charm for that
You
as
sold
I
us
was
out, Hall.
for finding the
Allied us
monsters you
with
were looking
monsters
for.
and freaks. Once I get my hands on Black Sun, I'll be able to rebuild it and end this once and for all.
What the hell are you talking about? Black Sun is destroyed. The Aeon and Cybern are our allies.
You fool.
It
They're scheming
is-
and plotting right under your nose, and you're too blind to notice.
It is
HQ
complicated
Fletcher.
for him.
I want him out of there.
He is
Recall
used
beacon is
to
disabled.
being very
Nothing we can do
much
from this end.
to very much have to fight
Operation area.
both the Cybern and the UEF.
I spent a lot of time thinking about this. There's only one possible outcome.
And after 1,000 years of war, it's very hard to reconcile that. On the other hand,
Can't the UEF control their own soldiers?
but on the other hand, it is not really a situation where this is a
Finally
smart
cracked,
thing,
Commander.
so...
HQ out.
Champion, the UEF has disowned Fletcher. Deal with him.
Well, I'll give it a go.
Champion, I am doing battle with the Seraphim, but I will assist if I am able. Ryza out.
Okay, let's go down here. I do not want
You've got order
anything
forces moving to
extraneous
your south,
built.
And that nutball Fletcher is prepping an attack. Deal with both of them. HQ out. We're reading a Paragon in Vendetta's base. If you destroy it, you'll cripple her economy. HQ out.
Yeah, that is also something I do want to get myself to the point of being able to have. For now, that doesn't look very able that I'll be able to do that. Okay. That is really good that I had a look over there. How old is who? Fletcher can't be... Okay, that's a very good question. He's not a Cybern, so I'd say he can't be older than 100. Saying that normal tech has been able to get people up to age up to about 200, and then maybe some additional help for very important and very strong candidates. It's hard to say. We know that people can get very, very old, over 1,000 old, but it's... I'm not sure how that exactly works out for the UEF.
Human killing human. How delicious.
Okay. I do want a little bit more here. And I am going to be... Okay. Let's do it like this. I do want more naval facilities, but I'm not going to be getting them from where I am standing now easily. Let's do some sniper bots for additional defense here.
Just got an update regarding the Black Sun Control Center.
And I do
It's
need
linked
to
the
start
old
collecting
Option Zero
these.
defense network, and it looks like some of those weapons are still online. Whoever seizes the control center can access the linked weapon systems. Capture the control center. HQ out.
Okay, I do need more. I do need more energy. Over. Allow me to build some stuff.
Responsible for this war.
That is something I have to vehemently disagree with. All of the factions are responsible for this war. You might not want to admit it, but the UEF is equally at fault. If not to a degree more so, since they built Black Sun that actually broke that that balance. Okay. It's the quickest way to protect from those missiles at the moment. I'll really want to be building up my forces a little bit more here. Okay. Down with you. One of the first things is I do want to build... no, I need to start from T1 and also get me some more energy. Do I want... No. I'm getting more energy. I'm getting more energy in after that finishes. And I can get more like this. Let me do more shield screens here. I'm going to put one down here as well. And then adding some anti-air about it. That seems like it is going into a mountain or something like, unfortunately. Okay, we're having some defense here. No, I need something proper. I can't just go in with a little bit. Let's do something like this here. I do need more. I have learned that I do need more. Okay. Ravager, and like this. This I definitely want to expand here now. Okay, that looks okay so far. No, wrong. HQ, I need to build HQs there. Okay, not glorious.
You will die by my hand, traitor.
This war will never end. Never!
Yeah, if people like you keep perpetuating it, yes, it will never end. What I find troublesome is that it is hard to be like, oh, you're bad, you're at fault, you're evil. He is trying to protect the remnants of the UEF as best he knows, and as best he knows is not working out so good.
The princess's time has passed. Kale now leads us.
That is not the worst that could have happened. I need a few ravages over here, I'm guessing. Although, no, the chips are going on. Okay, okay. Let's put all of our subsequent stuff over here. Let's build naval from here. I am probably going to kill him. Not sure if I can get close enough there.
There is no stopping me!
Let's build some defenses there. Yeah, and I do need ravages everywhere. That would definitely help, but as I see it, and I do think that it is a reasonable approach. Then again, who am I to do the judging? But oh, this is not good. Okay, could have gone a lot worse. And they are now crossing over. Get me naval factories. Seriously, that is an impossibility. But what is important for me is that we keep in mind that this war, up to its conclusion a few years ago, has been raging for 1,000 years. And that is not something that we can just easily imagine. That is a huge span of time.
The Order Commander has taken the control center, HQ, out.
It is the way it is right now. I'll need to destroy everything. Fine. Don't worry too much. I don't know much about the lore of Supreme Commander 2. There is more peace, but still war. Again, not something I do begrudge people for. But it feels quite... What the hell exploded there? Oh, that was a bloody nuke, wasn't it? No, you'd finish that one and then like this. Possibly. If she is not getting attacked very much. Or let's rather put it, since she's not getting attacked very much. Few like that. No, you're not upgrading yet. I do not have the resources for that. Okay, I can get more resources. You got the... Oh, you got a baby Gammoth. Congratulations. Sorry, I missed part of that. I am sorry, but yeah, no, I'm really happy that you managed to fetch that. Okay, and I do have the sniper bots there. I do think I need something like that as well. Let's push that. Seriously, that means that I have completely absorbed that. I'm not sure how safe it is to wade into the water. And that cracked the radar. Okay. Find it weird to have the shore-based defenses here. Let's go do some reclaiming on that front now as well. I am happy for your luck there. Seriously. I hope you're going to have a good time with it, with Baby Gamoth. Okay. And then I do want them ringed if possible.
Commander, defeat the Order Commander ASAP. Haul out.
He is getting snappy, and I can't
Strategic launch detected.
100% blame him. Okay, no idea where the nuke is. And no idea where it's going to. Oh. Okay. Fallout at the same place. That's not too bad, actually. Next time, that'll be... That area is now, okay, protected. It's annoying that everything I just built up got smashed again, especially the radar. Although I think I should be fine having that finish on its own. You're missing Rex, but you did find Peaches. So I do understand that is maybe not exactly what you wanted, but it is something. You already found Chompus. Okay, let's go help out a little bit there. Let's push my reclaim a little. So one of you goes over there, one of you goes over there. You go out there. So almost not cuddly enough to have the recognition of being Chompus. Is it that how I have to understand this? Okay, there is stuff around there. I do see another good juicy target. Okay. Okay, I think I have mostly stabilized the situation. I need to get to build up some stuff. And I do still want this base in particular. They tend to have very boopable snoots, that is not wrong.
Strategic launch detected.
Okay. As I said, anywhere in my bases is now fine. Oh bloody hell, they killed Ryza. What are you doing that far forward? Okay, finally that I thought I maybe can settle down a little. Yeah, no, this is now going to get cleaned up. Bloody hell.
The arch is right there. Destroy it.
Yeah, okay, no chance.
You're too late, fools. The arch is finished. The Seraphim are already pouring through it. They will cleanse the entire galaxy.
Picking up a massive influx of units coming through the rift. It's now or never, Commander.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be winning this anymore. Okay, I'm going to give it one last chance. I'm probably going to overrun it. But I do have some time today. And if I do see that it is not going to be working out, it's going to be a very unfortunate trial. But I am going to do something. So already I'm not playing on hard, but I am also switching off timed expansion. Let me see if I can do more, if I am not forced to constantly do stuff, and if I do have time to focus on the objectives one after another and well, if I can properly build up, it's of course a lot easier to just crash through.
Commander. Just don't go thinking this makes us friends.
It makes it a lot easier.
Here are reinforcements, champion. Use them to bring glory to the princess. Ryza out. Champion, Fletcher and I will soon move against the Seraphim. Conquer the enemy base in your area and join us in our attack.
And down we go to build.
Got green lights across the board, Commander. Fletcher
Anti-air
is to your northeast, and
defenses.
Ryza is to the northwest. Both will assist as able. HQ out.
Our attack begins. Glory to the princess.
Attack and destroy the Seraphim, Commander. It's to your southwest. HQ out.
Okay. A little bit too close there. Let's retreat a little. Let's go kill there. I'm not going to say which is unfortunate, but in principle, baby elephants ought not to have tusks yet. But it's a Gammoth, not a baby elephant, so there is probably some differences there. Even baby mammoth did not have tusks. We know that much. Which makes sense. It is a very slow-growing material, and it is needed. The resources to grow it are needed somewhere else. So, for nature, it makes sense. I am not saying that it is impossible for Gammoth to be different, but then again, okay, I would not actually expect a one-to-one convergence on those facts. Yes. Which is a, from the looks, bone-like material. Which... No, make that... Let's make that one Ravenger at the moment. And then a radar back. And shields. Pull all of the gunships back into the air defense. Oh, there's some tier 3 artillery somewhere. I will need to remove that. Okay. No, you go that way. Okay. Yeah, there tend to be very cute things about. And the Palamutes are cute coded to begin with. Not saying that is anything bad, but there are ways to make things cuter, and the Palamudes are very much that. Which, again, I don't see as unreasonable.
Kale is becoming increasingly desperate, and the Order has descended into madness. Ryza out.
Okay. Let's send these over here a little bit more. Let's start capping these. Let's get a few more Ravagers down. And then a few more of these. Do they look vastly different from the normal ones, or is that just in the details, like coloring and so on? So we're capping some more there. Well done. That is already quite a look upgrade, so to say. Okay. Tier 1 radar here is more than enough. And now we go help out our economy a little bit more here. Come on. I hoped I could it's looking surprisingly good. Okay, so they do also take some care to do some easy external visual changes, which very much is something I am happy to have. Speed Dragon focused. Could be. I will be careful speculating too much since it is not my area of expertise. Let's throw some more stuff in there. Okay, that is unfortunate that I am overdoing it there, but okay. So that's a good question. What is better? It's a turn-based RPG, so you do need both. You will always need speed and power, but which one is, in the short run, more important? That's always hard to say. That is unfortunately not an easy answer for me right now, especially since I do not know the game that much. Yeah, okay, that is actually something that makes sense. It depends. The pinnacle, of course, is speed and power, if you can have both. Because that means that you can very quickly dispatch of foes, especially your slower, weaker foes. Well, slower foes, and since you have so much attack, it's basically then a very strong, maybe even one-hit kill. That is very respectable. I mean, a lot of the Palamutes have more of the advantages that hunters can also draw from. Training and somebody who is helping them draw out their full potential. But it's still good to see. Let's put up a shield there, go more. Do more stuff about. Let's come down here and plop a factory down. Although maybe not. Hop, 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 hop. And have another one do this. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Okay, so it's working. Yeah. I thought that was exclusive to... Okay, I'm getting an overrun. Doesn't the UEF have something useful for something like this? One last defiant shot. Okay, so because of the rarity of that particular combination, he is quite valuable to... Okay, Rathalos, of course, is a very... is a monster susceptible to that damage in particular. And here's a firepower, I see. Let's upgrade those, and hopefully they will help getting me some reclaim. You're not what I want to be looking at. So, if I remember the colors correctly, yellow... That would be yellow counters... red. Again, if I do remember it correctly, I might not. Okay, but we do have some stuff in here. Blue counters red, okay. My bad. Okay, 1, 2. No, I don't want to build 2 HQs. A single HQ is enough. Having said that, though, let's start out with the Paragon. Since we're not putting it up there now. Let's do it like this. And basically okay. Is tech that much stronger than most things? I guess it depends very much what you're fighting, since Rathalos, from your explanation, is power. Tech, of course, is... So you have 3 tech, 2 power, and you have then 1 remaining speed in green, Nagakuga, if I am seeing this correctly. Okay, they're repairing the shield there I had forgotten about. I do want the ACU here getting the spike. That comes with that particular feature. Okay, somewhere I need to be grabbing myself more power. and more reclaim. Although there is the power, okay. So I was correct in estimating that it was not a power issue, but a preparedness issue. And then a long, strong line of Ravagers. Okay, okay. So Narga with Silverwind, fair enough. That is a very understandable trade, I have to say. Okay. Let's bring a few sniper bots. And I do want some fat boys as well. I do have enough reclaim everywhere. Okay, I can push the radar up a little. Okay, it's close, but this time my bot basically wins, and now we can retreat back here. Well, we have to retreat back. I'm going to be needing a lot of mass to repair him now. Okay. I'm going to speed this up quite a bit now. Since I am not needing to fall back on stuff. Congratulations. Going to be putting a lot more effort into some stuff now, I'm guessing. Since you can now do more. Okay, let's bring a few more engineers down. Okay. Now basically all I need to do is keep the machine fed for a little bit longer. Oh, you need to go fight him because you do need / want those. Fair enough. Okay. I'll be messing with the base a little. And then we're going back. Hop, 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 hop. Okay. Okay, they're rebuilding. Let's get in there quick.
Seraphim commander is blocking your route to the Arch. Defeat that alien's forces and then move on the Arch. HQ out.
Brigadier Fletcher, the Seraphim is hitting me from all directions. I need help. Where are you?
And now comes the expansion at
Why
a
should I
much
help
better
you?
pace.
You're no different from the rest of them. Once this is over, you're going to turn on us.
Oh, you can't finish him quickly because that means
Brigadier
he's
General
not going
Fletcher,
to be able
you
to
have
summon
your orders.
the
We'll assist Crusader
necessary
Liza.
You sold us out, Hall. Allied us with monsters and freaks.
the
Once I get my
necessary
hands on Black
thunderbugs
Sun,
you
I'll
need
be
him
able
to
rebuild
spawn.
it and end this once and for all.
What the hell are you talking about? Black Sun is destroyed. The Aeon and Cybern are our allies.
Yeah, as I
Scheming and
said,
plotting
he
right
is.
under your
It's
nose and
understandable
you're
that he is unable to easily let go of that
Want him
stuff.
out of there.
It is actually the others that
His recall
are
beacon is disabled.
surprising in that regard, in that they seem to be able to shrug that indoctrination of 1,000 years
There's
off
only
quite
one
easily.
possible outcome. One way for this to end.
I cannot answer that question.
Damn him! Can't the UEF control their own soldiers?
Looks like the nut is finally cracked, Commander. HQ out.
Champion, the UEF has disowned Fletcher. Deal with him.
Will do, my lady.
Champion, I am doing battle with the Seraphim, but I will assist if I am able. Ryza out.
You've got Order forces moving to your south, and that nutball Fletcher is prepping an attack. Deal with both of them. HQ out. We're reading a Paragon in Vendetta's base. If you destroy it, you'll cripple her economy. HQ out.
Okay, I did want to build up a base over there, but that is now no longer necessary, actually.
You will die by my hand, traitor.
That is actually no longer necessary.
Human killing human. How delicious.
Come on, I do have a fat boy. Let's roll that one down.
Just got an update regarding the Black Sun Control Center. It's linked to the old Option Zero defense network, and it looks like some of those weapons are still online. Whoever seizes the control center can access the linked weapon systems. Capture the control center. HQ out.
This war will never end. Never!
No, no, no. Fletcher, we are going to try to end it at least. Okay, let's finish that one and then...
The princess's time has passed. Kale now leads us.
Kale doesn't lead the Aeon, she leads you deserters. And I do want to build... basically a zero factory from here.
Once I have Black Sun, I'll be able to destroy anyone that stands in my way.
I hope that works out well for you. I do need to put down another one. So, as usual, you do need to put some grind in to get all the items you need. Okay. I have 2 commanders to defeat. That was not easy, let's put it like that.
Strategic launch detected.
The big thing is that luckily I do not need those power generators anymore. They are amphibious, but they are not going to be able to attack out in the water. I'm happy to have saved Sanqua there. Oh, am I?
The Order Commander has taken the control center, HQ out.
Why won't you listen?
You had no other choice, Commander. Fletcher's actions forced your hand. Continue with the operation. All out.
To a degree they did, but it's not feeling very nice. It's not feeling very good. And I have the feeling I had should have had more experimentals.
There is nothing here save destruction for you, Seraphim.
Strategic launch detected.
That goes somewhere here. Yeah, I really hope that Ryza is not in there anymore.
Commander, defeat the Order Commander ASAP. Haul out.
Look, I'm not sympathizing with her. But I do not want to rush something.
I am not defeated yet.
You may not be defeated yet, but I will be getting you there. Okay, they are destroying systematically my... Okay, I'm going to have one survivor. No. I just thought I don't quite want that yet.
That takes care of the Order Commander. HQ out.
Oops.
The Seraphim.
Nice. I hope that you're getting the jellies finally.
Defeat them.
The arch is right there. Destroy it.
You're too late, fools. The arch is finished. The Seraphim are already pouring through it. They will cleanse the entire galaxy.
I am happy to hear that, and congratulations on getting
up a massive
those.
influx of units coming through the rift. It's now or never, Commander.
Champion, this is your hour. Show the Order and their lackeys the strength of a true follower of the Way. Destroy the Arch.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Crusader Ryza, what is your status?
The Seraphim has destroyed much of my base. I am endeavoring to rebuild, but I am unable to launch an assault.
You're on your own, Commander. Destroy the arch. HQ out.
As long as the rift remains open, we have a door to your galaxy.
Yeah.
You have no hope of standing against us. The Seraphim are eternal. Destroy the human. As you command.
Shut that damn alien up, Commander. Preferably with a nuke. HQ out.
Might be a good idea, but I haven't built a nuke. Oh, bloody hell. It is going to do some damage. These attacks are going to do damage, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as it could have been. It's not the arch. Come on, get that.
The tide turns against you, Kale.
Do something.
You pitiful humans, do you really believe that we serve you? You are merely a means to an end. When we are finished, every human in this galaxy will be dead.
But
The truth was always in front of you, Kale. You just chose to ignore it.
Okay. Let's build a few Novacs. Now that I finally understand how they correctly work. Should be able to finish this in in a few minutes, like 15 minutes I should be able to finish. And I do want to keep talking because, well, I don't want to be too boring now that I'm focusing on this.
Scratch one alien. HQ out.
And with a little bit of luck, that has also done enough damage to the rift.
The Arch must be your foremost objective.
Ah, there is the satellite. Okay, so after building it, I then can give orders to it on the screen. Okay, so they are connected. One getting damaged means both are getting damaged.
Strategic launch detected.
Okay. All of the Novax I can just push onto the arch here. Yeah, the Shakalaka treasures can be more difficult to acquire. There we have another satellite. And now, if the defense can hold, it's only a matter of time. As luckily okay, getting that assault bolt down should get me exactly that. Some veterancy. Okay, another satellite. Another satellite, more damage. I hope the spot is working out as you were expecting it to.
To the princess.
Okay, that was random. And unexpected, I have to say. And that is a lot of damage to be pouring in, even for units such as this. And the archway is on its last leg. That is going to be helpful. To at least some degree. Half a million hit points and it melted pretty okay.
The arch is down! The arch is down!
I will be arriving shortly, Commander. It is time for this to end.
And this is the end of Forged Alliance. Not quite happy with how I had to finish it, but once the expansion didn't take place, it became a lot easier. I wish I were good enough to deal with it in the normal way. And I hope that the game hasn't crashed, although it might. Well, it doesn't say it has crashed. But it has crashed. It's probably awaiting input from me, but it's not showing me the window where I can do the input. Too bad. I wanted to show you the last movie. That is not going to happen. That is, again, too bad. But I did finish it. I might want to sit down and try again next week. Since I am not happy with how I finished it. We'll see. In a way, I don't think so. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't know the intricacies and what each unit can realistically do in what size groups, so I don't know exactly what to do. I may be repeating it at one point, but I do think that I'm going to be doing a few skirmishes and ladders for the next time, if some easier stuff, and then again, I'm not terribly good at it. I don't know how to macro it, and all of those things I'm not especially good at. But I am not going to be going on for much longer. I did go over my time already by 25 minutes, and I'll be over for half an hour. And you have found all of your necessary grinding spots. I hope, well, if you do either write them down or you remember them, that is going to be quite okay. Then you don't need to worry about it next time when you're replaying the game. So, since I am ending my schedule, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I'll be streaming my normal times from 13 to 18 o'clock Central European time. Might be a bit shorter tomorrow, since I do have something afterwards, so I do need to see. But if it's not much, it's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I can say that it's taking back the time that I spend longer today. What I'll be playing is Mass Effect for tomorrow, i.e. Friday and Monday, and Monster Hunt weekend means Monster Hunter, so I'll be starting with Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, as I've recently kept doing, and yeah, have a lot of fun with that. And then next week, at least one more time where I'll be doing some skirmishes and stuff, and then I do want to get Pokemon Mystery Dungeon back into the loop. I am seeing if I can. I have so much about now that it's hard for me to find the time to really grind in that game off stream. So yeah, that is not entirely hopeful, but I do want to be putting that out as well, at least until we get our partner back, until we get Fennec and Tira back. I do want to showcase that to you, but it was not something that was reasonably done during the story segment, because story has gotten that much more sparse, and so I will need to see if I maybe do 1 week then the other, or what I'll be doing for those, but I do want to get back into that one as well. I have not forgotten about it. And with that, we're coming properly to the end of stream today. Thank you all very much for having been here. Thank you all very much for having watched. It means a lot to me. It really does. Everybody who came in, thank you very much. It doesn't matter for how long. Everything is appreciated. I am looking before the end of stream for a raid target. As always, if you do have an idea, please put your suggestion into chat. I'll be taking that into account. And Chris XZK9, hello, welcome in. Unfortunately, you probably already heard that, or maybe not. We are at the end of stream, unfortunately. I'll be doing some more Supreme Commander definitely next week. So from 15 to 18 o'clock Central European time, or from 9 to 12 Eastern Standard Time, respectively. I don't know how that works out for your time zone. I'll be doing some skirmishes and stuff. I'll try to get more into the mechanics of the game. My favorite RTS and my best RTS is still StarCraft Brood War, and there are some big differences. So I do want to improve. If you do have any ideas, if you do have any material also, maybe you can let me know. But unfortunately for today, we have reached the end of stream. Let me have a look. Though, if you do have an idea for a raid target, please feel free to let me know. I'll be taking it into consideration. That is completely fine. It is, and it's a game where I can understand losing yourself in. It has a ton of depth. I do think it is, well, I prefer Brood War. So, but no, it is a great game. I am very, very happy to the admins and the developers of Forged Alliance Forever for the work they are doing to preserve this game, and they have made it very much better than what it was before. So kudos goes out to them, that they, for all the work they are putting in, for me to allowing to stream it, for you to lose yourself in it. They are doing a great job for that. Sure, and thank you very much. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday, but I'm not really finding... We raided Fronia already yesterday, but there is not much... It's not too much else, and as far as I see, nobody else is streaming Supreme Commander at the time, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm much more of a variety gamer. I play a lot, not only RTS, story games, RPGs, shooters, what have you. So yeah. I do tend to forget about that, and that not everybody is already aware of that. If so, yeah, I'll try to make people aware of it. Yeah, I do think we'll be raiding out to Fronia again today. Already did yesterday, but I think we'll be raiding out to her again. As always with raids, please be nice. Please be kind. She's playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I hope that you're going to be enjoying her stream as much as you did mine. And all that is really left for me to say is thank you for all my new follows today. Thank you for everybody who stopped by to watch. Again, it's very much appreciated, even if it's just a short while. Thank you very much. I hope you're going to have a lovely rest of your Thursday, and I hope to see all of you again soon. Maybe tomorrow. But if not, until the next time we see each other, I hope you're going to have the best of times. And until then, thank you very much again for joining me, for watching and all of that. Thank you very much. And until next time, goodbye.